Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is absolutely good to be back. I am excited to be back here on YouTube. It's been what? Say 3 to 4 months since my last upload, and I finally, I'm here seated talking to you all, and it's really making me excited. I'm happy to be back. It's been a long couple of months of absence, and what have you. But before we even get into that, I want to wish you Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Welcome to 2024. 2024 is going to be your best year yet. It's going to bring you so many good things that you never ever thought of or even imagined. And even your goals, your dreams, everything you wish for the year, God is going to exceed it. It's going to come to you exceedingly abundantly, far above what you think or far above what you can even imagine. 2024 is our year. For some reason, I am super excited about the year, and I cannot wait to see what it has and what it unfolds for every one of us. So yeah, welcome to 2024. It's going to be a great year. And if you're seeing my face for the first time, hi, hello. My name is Winna Yinkore, and you, my darling, are most definitely welcome. So yeah, be comfortable, take a sit, and support this channel by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. That way the channel gets to grow. So thank you for stopping by. And without further ado, let's get into the meat of this video, because I'm just going to be telling you all what has been happening, life updates, and what you are going to be expecting from me.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like
So one of the things that happened for me last year was writing a couple of exams. In fact, if I was to give a theme to 2023, I'll be like 2023, my year of examinations, because I wrote about 3 professional exams. So if you don't know, I am a doctor, and I graduated medical school in 2020, and since then I did no postgraduate internship. I haven't practiced basically. So moving into the UK in the year 2022, that was something I needed to pursue, and it was something that was going to take me a year before I finally start. So I am going to start practicing this year. However, I needed to start preparations like late 2022, then all the way into 2023. So I wrote 3 exams. If you're a doctor, you know of the PLAB exams. So I wrote PLAB 1 and I wrote PLAB 2. So PLAB is Professional Linguistic Assessment Board. So that's like the USMLE of UK. In 2022, I had initially written PLAB 1, but I didn't make it. I didn't pass the exams. One of my vlogs on the channel where I went to Enugu, Nigeria, that was what I actually went there for. I think I failed by 10 points from the passing score, and 2022 was just the year where I had to put in more effort, more focus, and everything like that. And by the grace of God, I passed my PLAB 1. After my PLAB 1, there came what we call an eligibility. So because I did do house job in Nigeria, I'll be going through the foundation year 1 route, not the foundation year 2 route, as many doctors, many IMGs will have it. So with that, I needed to go through an eligibility process, which is not beans. By that I mean it wasn't really easy, because if you miss any step in the eligibility process, that just means that you're gonna forfeit that year and you're gonna wait another year. And I wasn't ready for that. Video about the eligibility I will be putting on my channel. So some of these things I've gone through, I'm going to do videos, on them, so that people can learn from, my experience, my mistakes, and know what to do. So by the grace of God, I went through the eligibility and that was fine. Then there came an exam, two exams. So NCA. So NCA is the National Clinical Assessment Exam. Basically, it's for people who didn't do an internship and for those who have spent more than 2 years after med school and they still haven't done internship. So as at last year, I was 3 years out of med school, so meaning I had to do it. And I had that exam in November 2023, and then I had my PLAB 2 in December 2023. So it was like choking me up. I just needed to take that time off. These two exams were more of like an OSCE exam. What that means is that you have patients or like mannequins that you have to treat like patients and act like as a doctor, and you're scored on that basis. So I did that, and by the grace of God, I passed those examinations. So after my PLAB 1, which I did in June, I think, I applied for jobs here and there. So I got a support work job as well as an agency healthcare job. So that was what happened within that time. So when I was writing my NCA and PLAB 2, I was combining work with study. So it was actually a lot. So work, study, and taking care of my family, it was just a lot for me. Even during this process, I tried to vlog. So some of those vlogs will be coming up after this video. Some of them are basically vlogs of what happened during this period. During this period, I was still trying to vlog and do some videos. However, I couldn't really find time to edit the videos. However, I'm going to upload them still on the channel, and I hope you will support my channel by watching the videos when they come on live. So that was one major thing that happened last year. So, as I mentioned in passing, the second big thing that happened for me was getting the jobs. Getting a job, let's say, okay, if you just moved into the UK, getting a job for the first time is a hassle. Like, nobody really talks about this thing. If you be a PhD holder, master's degree holder, whatever, getting that first job, even if it's a healthcare job, as people look at it as what I don't know, even as an essential job, it is a bit daunting to get it per se. People don't talk about, how difficult it is, to get a job. That period really stressed me. My man, I'm a doctor, I don't. But anyways, I thank God for the experience. I went through a couple of interviews, a lot of no's. A lot of, oh, thank you for attending the interview, unfortunately, however, but it was a lot. But I finally thank God that, God placed me in a place where I just knew that it was God. The place I'm currently working, my current role, I feel happy, I feel good there where I am. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, you're a doctor, why don't you just wait, get your license and practice? Why choose to do healthcare or support work? So actually, there's something called the UK experience. Someone that has, a reference from a UK employer, for some reason seems, higher in a way. So for me, it was like, rather than sitting at home, also idle, doing nothing, I would rather work, impact life, as well as also building connections, getting to know how they talk, how they speak, their quirks, and, just get to know the culture basically. And then so that I can gain the UK experience, and when it's time to, start applying for jobs and what have you, I wouldn't have a problem. I will get a good reference from my good works. So that was one of the reasons I tried getting this job, and that was one of the most beautiful things that happened to me last year. I think I'm currently 3 to 4 months in the job, and it's been pretty amazing. The job has taught me patience, thanksgiving, appreciation. Um, it has taught me a lot of things, being diligent, uh, just a lot, just a lot. I never thought that the job will teach me that. And if you don't know, it's like my first job in my entire life. This is my first job like ever, and so it's really been amazing. It's really been amazing. God did that for me, and I'm super grateful. Another beautiful thing that happened in 2023 was that I turned 3 years in marriage, celebrating my third year wedding anniversary. We didn't like celebrate, but yeah, I'm just saying, like, I marked it like it's 3 years. I can't believe I'm 3 years married. Like, how did I get here? It's just like yesterday when I got married, and now I'm celebrating 3 years. So it just made me look back and at the mercy and the wonders of God, and how He has been like truly, truly, truly good to me. So that was a fantastic thing that happened last year for me. Also, in October, I turned 1 year in the UK. See, let's just put it out there that life happens really fast. Like, we, as humans, we worry a lot. We can worry a lot about a lot of things, but then life happens, and then you turn back and you're like, why was I even worried? Why was I bothered? You know, when I first came, it was hard to like, adapt, because all my life is like I've been moving for the past 10 years of my life, and it's finally great, to, in quotes, settle. And I can't believe it's been 1 year, and it's been really, really amazing. I met amazing people. God has, just taught me a lot. So I'm really grateful. 1 year in the UK can only be God. And another unexpected thing, which it wasn't even in my plan when I was entering 2023, but it so happened when I was crossing into 2023, it was not like really one of my agenda to do, or I didn't even think about it. So my husband works for a company, and they just had this company thingy in the US. And he planned to go. So I was like, he wanted to take me along. So that made him, we now started looking at, getting a US visa for me. I think we started the application like maybe May, June or so. And we're thinking we'll just get an appointment like quick. But that didn't happen. The appointment I got was in August, and then his trip was in July or June or thereabouts, something around that time. So I still applied for the visa anyways, because I already applied before I got a date. So, he had to go to the US without me and enjoy himself. It's work anyways, but yeah. And he came back. And then when he got back, I attended an interview, or biometrics interview, at the US Embassy in London in around August. And in a few days later, I got a mail, and I got the visa, like a US visitor's visa, and it's till 2028. So when the Lord blesses your girl, I would definitely visit the US. It's one of those countries we usually watch their movies, watch the news, and it would just be nice to go there and see what it looks like. So these are some of the few things amongst many things. I think I can't even think about some of them right now, but these are some of the like statement things that happened in my life in 2023, and I just really had to give it my all. I didn't want to have any regrets, and I am really sorry that my YouTube had to suffer, but we're here now. We're all calm, relaxed. I'm waiting to start my practice, but I am still currently doing my support worker job in the meantime as well. nothing much is going on. There's so many plans for the year. I pray that God will bring it to pass. As the year goes by, we'll be updated. If you have any video ideas that you would like me to do or upload with everything you've heard, please leave it in the comment section and I will do my best to upload it. After this video, you will be seeing some of the backlogs of my vlogs. Please watch them, and then I'm going to be giving some videos of some of the processes I've gone through right here, so that it will help you if you plan on, doing that. I think that's all with this update. If there's any other thing, I will communicate it in further videos. Thank you very much for sitting through this video. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for standing by this channel. Please, you can always support this channel by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And that way we grow and we shine. So thank you very, very much for watching. 2024 is our year, like I said. And until my next video, please do well to stay safe and I will see you. Bye.
It's like tall buildings.